So to set up for this chair yoga class, you'll want to have a chair that doesn't have any arms. So as you can see, this is just the chair from my dining room table. Ideally, you'd like to have a folding chair, but anything will work so long as it doesn't have arms and doesn't roll, so it has no wheels on its legs. And then also, if you have an extra mat, I'd like you to have it rolled up next to you so that you can access it for Shavasana. We won't use it in the practice, so just have this somewhere accessible for the end of class. So we'll first start by setting up our foundational pose. So you'll want to sit towards the front half of your chair, have space between your knees, and then look down to make sure your ankles are under your knees. Your hands can rest on your thighs, and if it feels good, you can glide your eyes closed or find a soft gaze at the floor. Let's begin to arrive in this space, in this moment. Start by taking a slow, deep inhale through your nose and sigh out. Beautiful. Again, inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Allow your breath to move fluidly, and as if you were going on a walk with a dear friend, just accompany your breath as it moves in and it moves out. Noticing its pace, seeing if you can relax your face and arms just 5% more. And begin to equalize the length of your inhale and exhale. To help us do this, I'll introduce a simple technique where we count to 2 on each inhale and exhale. So let's all start by taking a slow, deep inhale and sigh out. On your inhale, your belly expands for 1, 2. Exhale, belly draws in for 1, 2. Inhale, belly expands, 1, 2. Exhale, belly withdraws, 1, 2. Good. Inhale for 1, 2. Exhale for 1, 2. Continue on your own, resting your attention on the rhythm of your count and the movement of your breath. Really noticing how your breath feels. And if you can create a sense of balance between your in and exhales. If your mind becomes distracted, lovingly guide it back to the rhythm of your breath. Watching as it moves out and back in. Take one more full breath cycle. And then please enjoy a slow, deep inhale through your nose. Feel your breath expand and liven. And sigh out. If your eyes are closed, gently open them. And with your eyes open, can you still retain your awareness on the movement of your breath? Allowing your arms to soften down by your side, palms face towards you. And continuing to find balance between your inhale and exhale, we'll layer on some movement. So noticing where your arms are in space, allowing them to feel heavy and soft, shoulders dropping. Begin to press your feet into the mat, feeling this engagement ripple up your legs all the way towards your core. So as we move, let's have this be our foundational pose. Your feet pressing down, engaging your legs, feeling really steady and strong. So as if you were about to sit up, feet pressed down, drawing energy up. Your arms remain soft. So keeping this gentle effort with your legs. As you inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Feel lift across both sides of your body. On your exhale, allow your arms to soften down. Continuing to keep your feet pressing in. Inhale, lift high. Belly draws in. Exhale, soften. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale to lengthen. Press your feet down. Exhale, release. Pausing here. Now soften all the effort in your feet, no longer pressing down, and just notice the difference between this relaxation and the effort of your feet pressing. Noticing how this feels from the inside out. And again, press your feet down, noticing how this feels. Continuing to keep the strength in your legs. Your hands rest on either side of your chair. Belly draws in, so a lot of activation in legs and core. On your inhale, press your feet down, lift your hips, coming into a bridge. Good. Exhale, release your hips down. A lot of activation in your arms. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, release down. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, release down. Good work. Coming back up, shaking out your arms. Hands return to your thighs. Coming up onto the balls of your feet as if you were wearing high heels. Begin to walk your feet out a little wider side to side. Your heels drop. Again, engage your legs, press your feet into the earth. And we'll take some circles in one direction. Just being mindful of the movement of your head and minimizing it if you feel any dizziness. So as you're ready, inhale, your heart comes forward. Exhale, it comes back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So taking these as big or as small as feels good in your body. Noticing if there's any place that feels a bit tense or tight and perhaps spending a bit more time in that space. Letting your breath remain fluid. We'll reverse directions as you're ready. Inhaling, heart comes forward. Exhaling, heart softens back. Good. Taking one more full circle. And then we'll come back to our neutral spine. Coming back onto the balls of our feet, finding our high heels, walking your feet inward. Heels drop, ankles are under your knees, feet press down, engage your legs. Beautiful. Hands come to your hips, guiding your awareness to notice your left arm. I will be mirroring you, so I'll move in the same direction. Allow your left arm to soften by your side. On your inhale, stretch high. Find a side stretch reaching towards the opposite side. Belly drawing in and up. On your next inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release your arm down. Grabbing your hip, allowing your right arm to soften. On your inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, reach towards the other side. Breathing here. Noticing how this feels across your side body. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, release down. Both arms by your side. Inhale, lift both arms high. Exhale, release them forward, coming onto your thighs. Your body comes halfway down. Either staying here, this is a really good place to rest, or if you'd like to play with a forward fold, your hands can release down on either side of your legs, maybe rounding your back. But knowing if this ever creates a feeling of dizziness, coming back to our halfway lift position, keeping your head in line with your heart. Breathing here. And slowly, as you're ready, coming all the way back up. Beautiful. If you've lost the engagement of your feet, press your feet down into the earth. Feel your belly engage. Good work. Inhale, arms stretch high, twisting towards the left. Maybe both hands come to your front knee. Maybe your back arm reaches towards the back of your chair. Your gaze is in line with your heart. Just keep your neck soft. Maybe explore looking behind you. Just finding the edge of sensation that works for you and your neck. Take a slow, deep inhale. Feel your spine lengthen. And exhale, softening into the twist. Good. On your inhale, arms lift high, coming through center. Exhale, twist towards the other side. Hands maybe rest on your thigh or knee. Maybe reaching towards the back of your chair. First, keeping your gaze in line with your heart, but then exploring the right range of movement in your neck. Really noticing how this twist manifests in your body. Taking a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, hands arrive at heart center. Releasing your hands on your thighs. Drop one ear towards your shoulder. And just take gentle micro movements with your head and neck. Exploring the edge of sensation that feels good for you. Noticing your feet, gently pressing them down, engaging your legs. Noticing how it feels to gently move your neck. And then when this side feels complete, coming back up through center. And just noticing any lingering sensations, any difference between one side of your neck and the other. And then notice the intention, your mind pulling to draw your opposite ear towards your shoulder. And then as you're ready, release into movement, dropping your ear towards your shoulder, and then finding micro movements on this side. It can feel good sometimes to close your eyes. And just notice if there's any place you want to linger. Maybe rest there. Keeping your arms relaxed, your jaw relaxed. And then when this side feels complete, coming back through to center. Checking in, notice both sides of your neck, perhaps a greater sense of balance. Allow your shoulders to soften away. Take a slow, deep inhale through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Hands arrive at heart center. And we'll move through Om circles. So Om is a sound that's often chanted in yoga classes that represents our universal connection. I'll demonstrate what this looks like. So Om is comprised of 3 different sounds, A, O, M. So we'll start by inhaling arms overhead and making one sound. It'll look like Ah. And then we'll sweep our arms up and do that for O, M, and then Om all together. So bringing hands at heart center, feet gently press into the earth. Good. Arms release. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. First sound is Ah. Ah. Inhale, now O. O. Inhale for M. Inhale for full Om. Aum. Notice any lingering sensations on your lips. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Come back to this moment. Find your steadiness. You can release your hands onto your thighs as we come into a child's pose. So a couple options here. First, just gently rounding your back, having this be very subtle, feeling a release or relaxation, your back gently rounds. You can also begin to stack one forearm on top of the other to round your back a little bit more. Knowing if this ever creates a sense of dizziness, just lifting your head. So finding a way to relax your spine, perhaps close your eyes. And I'll introduce a quote from one of the four fathers of yoga. Yoga allows you to rediscover a sense of wholeness in your life where you are not constantly trying to fit broken pieces together. Wholeness does not mean perfection, for none of us are immune to the inevitable challenges and curveballs that life throws at us. But what it does mean is that when we sink below those challenges, at our very core, there is a whole, steady, unbreakable quality. And in those times of feeling fragmented and pulled in different directions, our breath is a powerful way to reconnect us with our inner steadiness and stability. So as you rest here, can you find the steadiness in your own breath? The steadiness of its pace as it moves in and out without any effort, Breathing in steadiness. And as we move together, I invite you to carry this steadiness, reconnect with this steadiness. So let's all take a deep breath into our steady center and sigh out. Slowly walking yourself all the way back up. If your feet are relaxed, just gently pressing your feet into the earth and feel the steadiness of your breath in this shape. Hands become active, gently pressing your hands into your thighs, arms are strong. Moving through a cat-cow flow. On your inhale, lift your heart in between your shoulders, gently press your belly forward. On your exhale, press into your hands, round your back, pull your belly in, good. Inhale, belly comes through, heart comes through. Exhale, press into your hands, round your back. One more time, inhale, lift your heart, belly comes through. Exhale, round your back, good. Coming all the way back up. Shifting hands forward, fingers pointing up, beautiful. Feet pressed down, feeling activation from toes up through your legs, through your core, through both arms. Noticing your left hand, maybe wiggling your left fingers, I'll mirror you. On your inhale, left arm sweeps out to the side. As you exhale, cross your body, reaching towards the other side. Inhale, sweeping open. Exhale to cross, good. Again, inhale, sweeping open, feel expansion. Exhale to cross. Inhale, sweeping open. Maybe your gaze follows this time. And then coming back to our original starting point, both hands forward. Releasing your hands down on your thighs, shift your shoulders forward, finding a gentle bend in your elbows. Perhaps closing your eyes or find a soft gaze. And we'll visualize without moving what it would feel like in our arms to do 3 mini push-ups. So take a moment to really visualize, connect with what it would feel like for you to drop into 3 mini push-ups in this position. How would your body move? Where would your body move? Visualize 3 mini push-ups. And then as you're ready, coming all the way back up. Hands shift forward. Feet engage. Noticing your right hand wiggling your right fingers. This time your choice, either keeping your gaze forward or maybe moving your gaze along with your hand. On your inhale, sweep your arm out towards the side, maybe watching your hand. Exhale, crossing your body. Good. Inhale, reaching wide, expand. Exhale, cross. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. Noticing how this feels. Inhale, reach. Coming back to center. Releasing your hands on your thighs. Shoulders come forward. Your choice, either visualizing 3 push-ups, which activates the same part of your brain as is activated when you actually move, or you can do the movement, your choice. If you'd like to drop into 3 mini push-ups, on your exhale, lower your heart. Inhale, press into your hands, come back up. Good work. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, back up. Good work. Really feeling the strength in your arms. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Good work. Allow your arms to soften, your feet to soften, everything to relax. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to come off our chair and walk towards the back of our chair to come into a puppy pose. We're going to move our arms so that the forearms are midway touching. So at the halfway point of our forearms, we'll touch the chair. Begin to walk your feet back slightly so that you can lengthen your spine. Your hips soften back until you find a point where your shoulders get a nice stretch, keeping your head here, or if it feels good, you can soften your head through your shoulders, always knowing you can come back and keep your head over your heart if there's any dizziness. But breathing here, feeling length across your vertebrae, and feeling what you can feel. Feeling the freshness of this moment, the steadiness in your breath. Take one more round of breath. And then as you're ready, coming all the way back up and returning to our chair. Setting up again with our foundational pose, sitting towards the front half of your chair, feet pressed down, ankles are under your knees. Take a moment to set up. We'll find a child's pose again, gently rounding your back, allow your head to soften forward. Take a deep inhale, slow exhale. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, shoulders come forward, gently bend your elbows. Exhale, drop your heart down, maybe coming onto your thighs. Finding a baby cobra, so your gaze is at the floor, your neck is long. Inhale, lift your shoulders and your heart. Elbows pull together. Exhale, release your shoulders and heart down. Good. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your shoulders, lift your heart. Elbows pull together. Exhale, release down. One more time. Pressing into your hands as you inhale to come back up. Exhale, Child's pose, round your back. We'll move with our breath, really feeling your breath guide the movement. On your inhale, rippling your spine long, shoulders come forward. Exhale, release your heart down. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your heart, elbows pull together. Exhale, release down. Inhale, press into your palms, shoulders come up. Exhale, child's pose, take a pause. Beautiful. One more time, moving as if you were in water. Inhale, spine lengthens, shoulders come forward. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, shoulders pull together, elbows pull together. Exhale, down. Inhale, press into your palms, coming up. Exhale, child's pose. Take a slow inhale, slow exhale. Lengthening your spine, perhaps closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, or finding a soft gaze. Allow your feet to relax and call to mind any small source of tension that you've experienced over the past couple days or week. Anything that's been pulling at your mind and creating a bit of stress. And we'll use our breath to release this stress and come back to a place of steadiness. We'll do 3 rounds of lion's breath. I'll demonstrate this once. How this will work is we'll inhale deeply, exhale, stick out your tongue, and breathe out. So we'll do that 3 times, connecting first with whatever the source of stress is for you. As you inhale, filling up with this stress. Exhale, let it go. 2 more times, inhale, filling up. Exhale, let it go. Last time, inhale, filling up. Exhale, let it go. Allow your breath to move naturally, coming back to your steadiness. Coming back to your center. Finding a moment of wholeness. And if what would feel most supportive and nourishing for you is to remain in rest, perhaps sitting back in your chair, I invite you to do so. Or if what would feel most nourishing is to continue with movement, I invite you to do so. But make that choice from whatever best serves your needs. So either finding rest, or if you'd like to continue with movement. We'll begin to activate our feet again, coming onto the balls of your feet, finding your high heels. Walk your feet out side to side. We're going to eventually shift over towards the left. So walk yourself so that you're on either side of the corner of your chair. So coming into a 90-degree angle with your legs. Begin to shift your shoulders forward again. Coming into a low lunge. Couple options. Hands can rest at heart center, or maybe practicing growing your arms up towards the sky. Your feet are active, pressing down. If you'd like to experience more sensation, you can explore what it feels like to walk your back leg behind you, coming onto the ball of your foot. Finding a moment of stillness, and then we'll move with our breath. Inhale, fingers are bright, reaching high. Exhale, hands arrive at heart center. Inhale, lift high, grow tall. Exhale, hands arrive at heart center. Good. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, hands arrive at heart center. Take a moment. Notice where you can feel this pose the most. Perhaps in your legs, perhaps with your breath. As you're ready, hands can release down. If your leg is behind you, walking it in towards our 90-degree starting point, coming up onto the balls of your feet, and we'll walk towards the other side. So shifting your weight, coming over towards the right, finding our 90-degree angle. Feet pressed down, activating your legs. Also an option to begin to walk your back foot behind you, squaring shoulders forward. Hands come to heart center, and then growing them tall. We'll move with our breath. Inhale, lifting your fingers high. Exhale, hands arrive at heart center. Inhale, lift high, grow tall, feel stretch. Exhale, hands arrive. Good. Inhale, again, lifting. Exhale, hands softening. Hold here for a round of breath. Allow your breath to move naturally, feeling this shape, the strength of your legs, the concentration of your mind, the fluidity and steadiness of your breath. And as you're ready, release your hands down. If your leg is behind you, walking it back in. Coming up onto the balls of your feet and tiptoeing your feet back in towards the center. Coming back to our foundational pose. Arms are released down by your side. Just take a moment, rock side to side, noticing the shift of your weight, slowly coming gradually into stillness in the center. Taking a slow, deep inhale and sighing out. We're going to come off of our chair again. This time, standing a little bit behind the back of your chair. Begin to notice your foot farthest away from your chair. You want to step forward with your foot, ground your back heel, and bend into your front knee. So coming into a warrior one, your hand can rest comfortably on the back of the chair for a little support. Bending as far as feels good into your front knee, squaring your hips forward. Perhaps lifting your arm, breathing here, feeling what you can feel. Find steadiness in your breath. One more breath cycle. Lifting a little higher with your arm if it's lifted, and then allowing it to soften down. Stepping forward. And then we'll again come to our starting point, a little bit behind the back of your chair. Guiding your awareness to notice your foot closest to the chair and begin to ground your foot into the earth. Coming up onto the ball of your opposite foot, draw your knee up, flex your foot. Coming into tree pose, first opening out your knee towards the side, couple options, finding a kickstand, your toes graze the earth. Maybe your foot comes towards the inside of your calf. Maybe it comes up above your knee, inside of your thigh. Whatever expression of tree feels the best for you in this moment, arrive here and find the steadiness of your breath. Maybe playing with lifting one arm, just your fingertips lightly touching your chair. 2 more full cycles of breath. Can there be steadiness in your breath, even if there's movement in your body? On your next exhale, slowly releasing out of the pose. And we'll come towards the other side. So finding some space between your feet, noticing your foot farthest away from the chair. As you're ready, take a big step forward. Ground your back heel as you bend into your front knee, hips square forward. Your hand finds a comfortable place along the chair, maybe lifting your right arm. Breathing here. Noticing how your breath moves your body in this shape. One more inhale, lifting high, and then exhale, release your arm down, stepping forward, and let's make our way back to our starting point. Finding our mountain pose, grounding into your foot closest to the chair. So feel your weight shift, pressing the earth away. Your hands slightly touch the back of the chair. As you draw your knee inward, foot flexes. Good. Begin to open your knee out towards the side, coming into tree on this side. It may look completely different, but finding whatever feels right in your body, maybe placing one hand over your heart, or maybe lifting your arm up towards the sky, but pouring your awareness into your grounded foot, allowing it to lift you, and find steadiness in your breath. One more full breath cycle. Growing your tree a little higher. And then we'll come out the same way we came in. Knee comes forward and releasing your leg down. Nice job. Shaking out arms and legs and returning to our chair. Coming back to our foundational pose, ankles under knees, sitting towards the front half of your chair. Hands come to your thighs. Press your feet down, feel the engagement of your core. Guide your awareness to your left leg. And to cross your left ankle over your right knee. Either staying here, noticing what sensations are arising, or if you'd like to experience a bit more sensation, you can gently shift your shoulders forward. Taking a slow, deep inhale, slow, deep exhale. Good. Beginning to slow down your breath. Finding your steadiness. Lengthening your spine as you undo the cross. We'll find opposite ankle over knee. Keeping your foot flexed. Either staying here or playing with the right amount of sensation that feels good for you. Perhaps closing your eyes to allow your awareness to remain inward. Following the steadiness, the wholeness of your breath. When this side feels complete, lengthening your spine, undoing the cross. Awareness moves back to your left knee as you hug your knee inward. Maybe extending your opposite leg long. Maybe taking little micro movements side to side. Maybe taking some ankle circles. Good. And then as you're ready, releasing down, hugging the opposite knee inward, maybe extending your opposite leg out. Exploring your range of movement on this side. And then as you're ready, releasing your foot down. If you have a rolled mat, this is a good time to grab it and set it up so that it's in the middle of the back of your mat. This time you do want to scoot yourself so that you can rest on the mat. The idea here is to have it high up enough that you can relax your head on it. So you'll have to probably shift it up a little bit higher. So this is a really nice way to experience Shavasana in a chair. You're also welcome to find Shavasana on the ground if that feels more comfortable. But as you're ready, begin to shift side to side, allowing your head and body to feel fully supported by this mat. Your arms can release down by your side, palms facing forward, or maybe resting your hands on your thighs. Before we enter into Shavasana, take a few little moments in circles of a face massage. Just exploring how you can make this feel as good as possible in your body. Going down your hairline, your neckline, perhaps your shoulders. Really connecting to, becoming aware of the sensations that are arising and fully absorbing them in every cell of your body. Allowing your arms, when you're ready, to release down. And let's take a slow, deep inhale through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Feel a softening throughout all parts of your body. Feel the steadiness of your breath, allowing yourself to rest in a place of centeredness, of wholeness, of steadiness, of ease. Resting here for as long as feels good for you. Our time together is coming to a close, but I invite you to stay here and rest for as long as feels good for you.